All right, number 22. The sum of three numbers is 855, while the number x is 50% more than the sum of the other two numbers. What is the value of x? Okay, so for this question, we do have said we have three numbers, right? But this is a little bit tricky. We don't want to introduce, if you're gonna write out an equation to solve this, we don't want to introduce three variables. Okay, if we do like x, y, and z, we won't have enough information to solve for all three numbers. What we can do is we can say, well, we have a number that's x, and then since x is 50% more than the sum of the other two numbers, so we can treat the sum of the other two numbers as a group. Okay, so let's just say that's y. Okay, so let's just say the sum is equal to y. Okay, so pretty much we're treating the sum of the two numbers as a single number here. Let's just call it y. And then we can write our equation. So this will be like a system of equation. Okay, so we know the sum of all the numbers 855. So you can say x plus y is the total for the other two numbers. That should equal to 855. All right. And then we know x is 50% more than y, right? The sum of the other two numbers. 50% more than y, we can say x is equal to, well, what's 50% more than y? That's 1.5 times y. Right, 50% more, so it's like 1 plus 50%, 1 plus 0.5. Okay, so 1.5 times y should equal to x. All right, so that will be our two equations. So now to solve for x, we can do a we can do a substitution method here, and we know x is equal to 1.5y. We can go and take that and plug in for x here. Then we will get the equation will become 1.5y plus y equal to 855. And solve that on the left side is 2.5y equal to 855. And to solve for y, we can divide by 2.5 on both sides. All right, that should give us 855 divided by 2.5, you get 342. But that's a y value, right? To solve for x, we have to do one more step. So we x equal to 1.5 times y, which is 342. You can go back, plug it in, solve 1.5 times 342. We get 513. And that should be our x value here. Okay, which is letter B. So the tricky part here is that we have to say the sum of the other two numbers, we use that as a single variable, right? We say that's y, and then solve that. So there's actually no way to figure out what the other two numbers each are, but we know their total, right? The sum had to be 342. Okay. Another approach is we could go through the answer choices and try each one, right? So you say, go through the answers, they represent the x value, you subtract from 855, and whatever we get, that's the total for the other two number. And you can check if x is 50% more than the total there. That will be another way to do it. Okay, so for 22, our answer is letter B.